The New York Post's Mike Puma is reporting that the Mets will indeed let pitching coach Dan Warthen go this offseason. Warthen is currently the longest-tenured Mets coach, after taking over for Rick Peterson when both he and Willie Randolph were fired in June of 2008. The Amazons' pitching was supposed to be their strength coming into this season, but instead, it's been impressively bad. If it keeps up, there's a chance this year's pitching staff could put up the worst ERA in franchise history. After Tuesday night's game, the Mets had a 5.02 ERA, which put them second to last in all of the National League. Warthen's staff has been plagued by injuries this season, it's true. It would be unfair to not mention how badly it hurt to lose your ace after the first month of the season, but still. Even when healthy, the rest of the Mets pitching staff as a whole has been horrendous. After promising signs in late 2016, both Robert Gsellman and Seth Lugo have regressed to the point that they are barely likely to stick around at the major league level next season. Steven Matz has never looked worse, and ultimately had to again, but shut down thanks to an arm injury. Matt Harvey has also had an extreme drop-off from his expected performance. Again, that's also likely injury and surgery related, but when it comes down to it, someone has to ultimately pay the price. Unfortunately, in most cases, that ends up being the pitching coach. The bullpen has also been another disaster. Aside from the constants in Jerry Blevins and Addison Reed, before he got traded, of course, the Mets bullpen was about as unreliable as possible. Hansel Robles should be nowhere near this team in 2018, so he can go point up at home runs as much as he wants elsewhere. Overall, whoever takes over after Warthen will surely have his hands full. Right now the Mets can basically count on a handful of pitchers to perform and be there next season. Depending on how the front office addresses the biggest holes this winter, this job can either be a great one or an awful one to take.